Hello, this is Aaron Wall, and this is a free SEO video for how to get the benefits of being spammy without actually being considered spammy. So there's a lot of aspects that go into whether or not something is spam. At the end of the day, some people say it comes down to ad budget, who's getting paid, but also, they have to set their limits somewhere. So there's ways to look more legitimate cheaply than other people can do. So I thought I'd run through some of those ideas and go from there. So one of the first things is your domain name. Whatever you call yourself is whatever other people are likely to call you. So if you get, the exact match domain name of what you want to rank for, well then it's easy to get that anchor text in the inbound links. It's easy to get a reference with that, especially, if your competitors have to try to artificially manufacture that anchor text, it's hard for them to compete with that. And then another way to do well, which is also on the concept of the naming, is the logo of your site. So even if you don't have the right domain name, if your logo kind of gives yourself a name that's kind of keyword aggressive and spammy, but still looks legit, then that's good. Like for example, I've used this example before in some of my blog posts, but PayPal, their logo, instead of just saying PayPal, it could say PayPal Online Payments or PayPal Payment Solutions. And the idea is, if they make it look like that's their official name, and that's in their overall title, and that's in their logo, well, a lot of their inbound anchor text is going to have those online payments or payment solutions and stuff like that in it. Also, when you're writing any article or page or whatever, when you write the page titles, you want to make sure that those are, have some keywords in them, because a lot of people who link to stuff, link to it using the same name you gave it. So if you have your keywords in your page title, you're going to do well there too. The same is true with the domain name. Some people reference sites or pages just by the URL, or the file name for internal files. So if you have your keywords in there, that'll also get you some keyword-rich anchor text. Now there's also ways to get benefits with the on-page stuff without looking too skeezy with how you do that too. And some of those include doing good on-page SEO without duplication. As an example, right now this page title is Become an SEO Professional and Dominate Google Search Results, SEO book. Ideally, I would have this H1 say something slightly different. I would say learn SEO and rank well in Google or something like that. And if they're slightly different, you can, you rank for more stuff, you pick up different stuff. So it helps if the stuff's not too well aligned, makes you less likely to get filtered, and helps you rank for a wider array of keywords. And that's true for the descriptions, the page titles, the headings, and the content too. Also, your meta descriptions, if they're really clear and have a nice call to action, that can send more people to your site. I've seen meta descriptions sometimes have like a 10 or 20% lift on click-through rate just by having a really compelling description. Title will give even more lift if you have a really compelling title. So another good way to get the benefits of kind of being spammy without being too spammy is when you create your internal site navigation. If you kind of create like a cross-reference keyword net, as an example of this, you could do locations as one type of navigation, and then you could have niche as some other type of navigation, and then have a couple of the pages within that set cross-reference that, so whenever people search for any of the niche fields plus the location name in any third or fourth word that happens to be the page copy in one of those overlap pages, you're going to hopefully rank for that stuff. It gets you ranking for lots of the long tail permutation stuff. Another good SEO tip is, if you score an authority page, if you have a page that ranks really well and has lots of authority, you can add content to it. An example of that is, so my SEO book keyword research tool, I didn't really fully think it through how well to do it when I first did it. I just kind of did it by accident, but it's going a bit slow here. This page is loading. I'll give it 10 more seconds, and then I'm going to beat up my monitor. Alright, so that's not loading. Okay, there it goes. So my keyword suggestion tool, when you go to this page, it not only offers this this tool, but it has all this text explaining how it works. And a lot of traffic comes from the overlaps from people searching for Google or Yahoo and some of these other keywords, and they search for a keyword tool, and sometimes, right here you see keyword research, and then here it's keyword suggestion. And the idea here is by mixing it up, you rank for a lot of that stuff, and all that extra content backfills the keyword net that you can rank for. It makes it much wider. Um, Another good thing to do is once you get authority pages or really strong pages, is to provide deep links to other related stuff within that page, such that you're passing the link equity around your site. Um, when you go out and buy links, if you ever choose to buy links, it's best to buy links indirectly, i.e. hold contests, build communities, have an affiliate program that passes link equity. There's lots of ways to buy links without looking like a link buyer. And then another good thing you can do is syndicate your content. And when you syndicate it, make sure that a lot of your posts that get syndicated reference your own older posts inside of those posts. And then also, if you get an author's box, make sure you get good descriptive anchor text in the author's box. Say that, for me, I could say that my site's about search engine optimization instead of saying it's SEO book. That way I get yet another core phrase in my inbound anchor text. One last thing with the building community stuff is if you have a community aspect to your site, you can have people, misspell keywords and do stuff like that, and really not look like the bad guy for ranking for all the misspelled stuff. And as one last bonus tip, sometimes it helps to create examples. So what some people do is for different keywords, they'll use them as examples on their posts, or go through and try to say, here's the key to doing this, or here's how to do that. And a lot of times sites end up ranking quite easily just based on their core authority and the fact that they're operating in a space where most of the other pages don't have much authority. For a while, my site ranked almost at the top of the search results by me writing a post called "The Key to Ranking for Cheap Viagra." I just looked and it's not there right now, but it's really easy to look legitimate when you go a little off topic if you have a way to swing it back to how it relates to webmastering, how it relates to SEO, or whatever field you're working on. So have a great day, and hopefully I'll make more videos soon.